From Anshei Sphard-Beth Emeth congregation, it's time to take 10 minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein.
Welcome to discussion of Parshat Korach, smashing Torah. If you look at Parshat Korach, seems like an innocent question that Korach has. After all, aren't all the Jewish people holy? In fact, he's correct. The Jewish people were told at Mount Sinai, of course, like any demagogue, there's a slight trick there, and that is that God said, you shall be holy, you should strive to be holy, you should try to be holy. And Korach claims that everyone already is. But nonetheless, the idea that we try to be a holy nation, it's true. All the Jewish people are worthy of being very holy. Yet what is the rebellion of Korach that's so egregious that he's swallowed up by the earth, an unusual punishment among all the Torah? One might suggest, as Rabbi Soloveitchik did, that it's a rebellion, as he calls it, against Torah authority. Or you might describe it as the smashing of the Jewish icons. What are the Jewish icons? Well, number one, Sinai. At the root of the entire Torah is that there was a Mount Sinai. At Mount Sinai, God spoke to the Jewish people, and later he conveyed the rest of the Torah to Moshe, who conveyed it to us. That's the essence of the Torah. When a baby is born, we tell him, as soon as he can speak, we say, Torah tzivalanu Moshe mo'asha kilat Yaakov. Moshe gave us the Torah. He commanded us the Torah. That's the essence. When you challenge Moshe's authority, if it's a small thing, whether Aaron should be the priest or someone else should be the priest, how Moshe is organizing the community, challenge Moshe's authority. It's not just like challenging your local rabbi, challenging your best friend. It is a challenge to chief icon of the entire Torah, Moshe Rabbeinu, representing the entire enterprise of the Torah from Sinai, Torah from God. Number two, rabbis concretize it and say that he was smashing much of Judaism beyond Moshe as an icon in himself. He was questioning the idea of tzitzit. Why do you need a tzitzit? If you have a beged, a garment that's completely blue, why would you need a thread that was blue? He questioned the idea of the showbread. You only eat them once a week. The bread is stale. He questioned the entire enterprise, the Levite enterprise and the Kohen enterprise and the Aaron enterprise. He's questioning. He's trying to smash the whole Torah. Now we begin to think to ourselves, oh, that's terrible. We understand why Korach was such an evil figure. After all, he challenged the entire Torah. And sometimes, you see, perhaps in India, Pakistan, see religious wars, where one destroys the religious icons of the other. There was a statue of Buddha 150 feet tall on the Hindu Kush Mountains in Afghanistan, a 1,700-year-old sandstone statue of Buddha. And we say, how can someone destroy such a thing? That's despicable. Or we hear about the ISIS destroying idols from Assyria, from 2,000 years ago and beyond. And we're outraged. We're beyond outrage. We have to realize there's a little bit of Korach in all of us. Every now and then we say, well, you cut a corner here. You don't have to follow that over there. This is really silly. It doesn't make any sense. This is it's not part of my Judaism. In some ways, we are also, every time we sort of overlook a mitzvah, and we're human, ein tzadik ba'aretz asher yaseh tov lo yachta, not preaching down to anyone, sharing pain of being human, where each one of us at times has that Korach within us that says, well, this mitzvah, that mitzvah. You cut corners, you question, perhaps don't do what you should do. And in that sense, everyone is asked, Lo yeh kekorach hadato. Everyone is asked, please try not to be like Korach. Because there's a Korach within us, there's a sense of being kind of a Korach, that somehow we know better than the Torah. If we object to the smashing of icons, if we would be appalled if someone would steal the Torah from the congregation, God forbid, desecrate the Torah, as so many of our enemies had done over the centuries, not so long ago. But when we ourselves fall from keeping the Torah in the way it should be, aren't we also smashing the Torah? That's our question for today. And that's our question for Parshas Korach. Is there a little bit of Korach in all of us? Thanks for joining us here for our discussion. I hope everyone takes it in the spirit in which it's taken, which it's given. Just sharing some thoughts, sharing some ideas for all of us to ponder. And thanks for Jason Lefkowitz, our producer. Thank you.
This has been 10 Minutes for Torah with Rabbi Joel Finkelstein. To learn more, visit asb.org.